that the person who remembers Allah, the dhakir, Allah gives him a unique power and energy. That's why why am I saying this? For this reason, that Allah Ta'ala, may He give us all the ability and capability to do His dhikr. We should put the fadail of dhikr in front of us. It's not a minor deed. That's why I recited the verse of the Quran first. That greatest deed of all is the remembrance of Allah. After that, should we be thinking how much thawab there is for dhikr, how great an action it is, and how big losers will those individuals be in the hereafter when they rise and they will not have done the dhikr of Allah in the world. All the deeds to one side, but the fadail of Allah's remembrance are very great indeed. And with regards to reading hadith many times over in the Quran, the reason why we give the references and we mention the hadith and the Quran is so that we don't leave this action, so that we don't regret tomorrow that we didn't do this action, so we don't consider it a minor action, because shaitan, his job is that whatever good deeds there are, whatever deeds will be of use to us in the hereafter, those same deeds he weakens and makes them, is that when we do dhikr, when we do the remembrance of Allah, that due to doing dhikr, the dhakir who's doing dhikr, he doesn't know, she doesn't know, but Allah Ta'ala gives an ajib, a unique, you could say special power to that person who's doing dhikr. What is that power? That energy, that he then gets the strength and the ability and the intention to do those deeds that for other people it's very difficult to do those deeds. Subhanallah. Think about it. That for normal in a normal situation, even for that person, it's hard to do those deeds. But due to dhikr, Allah put such power in that person, same person, that it's easier for him, much easier for him than to practice those deeds. And especially when we think that a person doesn't pray salah, he is lazy, he doesn't want to work. But with deen, that for example, and the dunya is also benefited. That when we live in the dunya, we see that we're lazy. Even with regards to dunya, many examples I can give to you. People don't work, they're lazy, bone idle, they don't try to look for a job or work or to earn halal earnings. They sat there bone idle. Many people complain, my son doesn't work, he doesn't want to work, he stays at home, he's dossing around. And women, they don't do the housework, they sit around, they don't cook properly, they don't clean properly, they're lazy. And this is the house, family. I'm talking about this dunya we're living in. So when a person does dhikr, when he remembers Allah, Allah instills in him such power that his shop starts to flourish, his business starts to flourish, all the solutions will come. And Allah's Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam drew us a sketch of the akhirah. He explained a sketch that people, when they'll be going into paradise, people will be running towards paradise. Everybody will be desperate. You'll be running, we'll be running. That we're desperate to go. And who will be first in the queue? At the front. The Sahaba said, O Prophet of Allah, who will be first? Rasulullah said, those men and women who did the dhikr of Allah, who remembered Allah. Then when there'll be a race, we'll be at the back. We'll be losing. Rasulullah said, no, the angels will say, no, I told you in the world. So the doors of paradise, when they'll be open, the dhakirin will be at the front, and they'll be asked, why they're at the front? The answer will come that all their burdens were released in the world. They have no burdens now. All their burdens were released and accounted for in the world. So think, how much dhikr do we do? Do you do dhikr? Do you? How much do we do in the day? We're wasting time. We're wasting time. So brothers, will we do Allah's remembrance? Yes. Morning, evening for sure.